Welcome to my recording of Final Fantasy XIV gameplay, and this is my character, Talon Lee. He's a Marauder. Marauder is a warrior, two-handed warrior of some type. As you can see, my gear is in detail. Every piece of gear that I change changes with them. This is a level 14. You can see you got your chat over here, internet signal over here. Final Fantasy has its own time and date and weather patterns, and this is basically telling you it's almost nighttime and it's um, Earth sandy. As you look, if you highlight over it, it tells you what the day is. Sandy. That's the mini map. Ignore this. It's just my little recorder. But that's my level. That's my HP, my MP, my TP. TP is basically for melee. It's skill based. The more TP I have built up from either dodging attacks, taking attacks, or attacking itself, I can start popping off abilities and combos. The UI is completely customizable. You can drag and drop. These are your menu items right here. Some of them can be accessed through shortcuts, some not. This is the one that we really need to worry about. This is the basics menu of every action you can do in the game. Your attributes. This is where you'll find your stats of your classes and so forth. Your classes. This is where you find what classes you have unlocked. And now, what I mean by that is, right now I've got a two-handed axe, which makes me a marauder. But if I was to throw a staff in there, or a bow and arrow, I would become either an archer or a mage. So you actually change classes just by changing the weapon type. Key items, of course, are quest items. Grand Company is later on when you um, commit yourself to a country. As you can see, I didn't do this in the beginning, but as you can see, the world is very in detail. It's not a good picture of it right now because of the type of weather that's involved right now. But I'll tell you this, very graphically beautiful game. So your gear tab, just of course where you change your gear accordingly. Little gear slots, you can put a gear on everything. Every piece of gear adds to your stats. Actions and traits. This is your ability. This is your action bar. These are the abilities that you can learn. These are the additional actions you can learn. These are passive abilities. In order to set one in the slot, you click on it, click on the square you want it to be in, and that's where it's at. Point allotment. Cool thing about this is every character can be different. As you can see at level 14, I have 9 points to distribute. I can put points wherever I want to put points at. Say I want to put all 9 into strength. I can't because I can only do so many. But then I can put them somewhere else, and then I exit the game, and then I apply it. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to distribute my points yet. Inventory, of course, is another way to look at your inventory. Your journal is your quest log. As you can see, these are my quests. I want to look at this one. Then I can map it. It'll tell me a little bit about it. Then I can hit map. It'll bring up the map and tell me where I need to go. It's in the city, as I can see. Hit escape to get out of it. Um, Achievements, anything, achievements just like any other game. Search, you can actually search players around the entire game to find out who you can match up with and party with. Party is how you set up parties. You can also choose to be recruited by a party. Social list, friends list, ignore list. Link shells are the equivalent of a guild. Thing about this game is you could be in multiple link shells at one time, so in theory you could be in multiple guilds. It all pertains onto which one you have equipped. Retainers are NPCs that you can hire to fight alongside you. I have none right now. My map, NPC link pearls. Thing about this, I can teleport anywhere. This anima is my teleport currency. I just use that currency to teleport to places. Certain places cost certain amounts. Support return is it returns me to my last checkpoint or save point that I saved at. It also is used when you die to get back to the previous spot. Support desk configuration is where all your settings are. And then, of course, you can exit the game from here. You've also got some shortcuts here. You can unsheath your weapon. There's two types here. You have passive mode and action mode. Passive mode, you can still do stuff, but it's also the way to regain your health. You run around like this. Right now I'm in passive mode, and your health will regain. If you're in action mode, you're ready to fight. You have to have your weapon out to fight, so you can either A, click this button right here, or you can push the F button to unsheath your weapon and go into action mode. If you need to heal and gain MP back, you just sheath your weapon back, and there you go. You can lock your UI here, and I'm not sure what these are. These are new abilities or new options that I have not used yet, but that's a rundown on the basics.